And closing out the night, myself versus Lynn.
Yeah, I got some stats for you on that final match there, bud. So I got some stuff ready to go for you. So
that one, there's a shift in tides a few times in that one.
Yes, it is. We'll get into that during your match, though. Right now, so we got Roz playing the main squeeze, and Dr. Church, I would say, playing the main squeeze as well. Although Roz switches between soul and power, depending on how forward he wants to be.
Yeah, NFGraws, I mean, I've always admired his pace of the game. I think he plays the game the way the game was meant to be played. Maybe not so heavy to where you fault, but like just the pace that he keeps it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. He's definitely aggressive, right? Push the pace, and the team he plays allows that, and double teleport, real dirty. So, but Dr. Church kind of similar in that same vein. I think Dr. Church has the aggro, he has the mix-ups, he has the setups. His defense and patience can let him down sometimes. I mean, you could say that about a lot of Marvel players, but I think that's definitely where Dr. Church has some room for improvement, right?
Yep. Gotta stay in the game even when the game's not in your favor.
Right. Everybody has a plan.
Look at this exchange.
Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, right?
Yeah, that all changes.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to sneak around him. Clean hit, a lot of straight hits. Yeah, Ross picks all the stones indeed. Definitely goes around the board a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely think Soul and Power are the ones he favors the most, and with this team that makes sense.
Yeah, Soul definitely gives his team freedom. Oh, that's dead. Freedom just to go ham,
Yeah. Yeah. And, with double teleport, double teleport, NFGraws wants to force the scramble, right? And having the purple stuff available for the scramble never hurts.
Yep. Okay, cool. Low to the ground on that caliber. Alright, some jump loops.
So, Dr. Church played in the grand finals of the O2 bracket last night in the gauntlet against Picasso. And one of the things that Picasso showed off in that set was that Vadra's not free to get in. If you can time your back dash or your forward dash, you can punish the hell out of Vadra. And since both these characters play Strider, it'll be interesting to see how the other one punishes the Strider Vadra.
Yeah, it's strong, right? But at the same time, if you Vadra tag, you are just kind of letting your dude out there.
Yeah. And if you have the back dash or the forward dash on point, you can...
Yeah, you can, like birthday potential, Yeah.
All right, so Dr. Church looking good. Like I said, Dr. Church offense setups, great, awesome, got them all. It's what he does on defense that can kind of let him down, but when he's running his game, he's a very strong player.
Yeah, got him in the sandwich. God, it's going wild out there.
Now, both these guys are California, so California to California, of course, the best connection in the world. So, shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, that's so ridiculous. Oh, that should be dead. That's pretty, One slice on deck. He's coming back. I like that he held it down, didn't do any funny stuff with it. Cash?
Oh, that was the wrong way.
Look at how fast he gets out of that super. Damn, H.
Okay.
He lives.
First couple games, got to knock the rust off, get the nerves out of the way a little bit. Couple drops here. But that should do it.
Whoa.
It looks like the best thing ever, right?
Yeah.
But,
it's almost you gotta forget that he has it for it to be effective. It's like a wake up level 3 or something.
Yeah, exactly, right?
But well played. Oh, Paige decides to spend it. Ooh, that was kind of cute.
Yeah, that was real timey.
And he's keeping it going with the birthday too.
Buck to finish off the assist? No.
I would have spent it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Especially since he already has 2 bars. You're not like in super danger.
Yeah.
It's not like he was going to be at 0.
Yeah, and it's soul. Like, you know what I mean? You just it don't matter what, right? But gets ahead of that whole all the exchanges afterward. Either way. All right, yeah, you got a lot of work to do, Church. Ouch.
Yeah. And I think that's another thing. You know, Church has been playing in the Gauntlet for a long time. Been playing on stream here at BattleRealm for a long time. I think sometimes the nerves get the better of Church. But you play Church in casuals, and he's incredible. And then you see him do the same kind of stuff in a set like this, right? The Gauntlet, and it's not quite all the way there yet.
The path you got to take.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, you show up to your first local, you're super nervous, can't do a combo. Then you show up to your first, like, after you get comfortable playing locals, then you show up to your first big, like, out-of-town event, and you're nervous, you have a hard time. And then you show up to your first big major, you're nervous, you have time. And then you see some pros, like, even the tippy-top guys show up to, like, an EVO, a Capcom Cup, combo breaker, and they're nervous too, right? Like, it just keeps amping up, right? You just gotta keep getting used to it.
Yep, different levels.
Oh.
Ooh, dropping them there. Yeah, some people, like, you know, when they get to, like, they get on stream, they get on grand finals. I mean, I've definitely, I mean, I think everyone's to some degree, right? But
yeah, it's how you handle it, right?
Yeah.
I think no player would tell you that they don't feel nerves. Like, if they tell you that, they're lying, right? It's how you handle it.
Agreed. Brazen Tony.
Oh, the guy who was trying to shit talk Jaco, and Jaco blew him up 10-0. That went pretty viral today.
Oh god, that's both.
Don Con's Key and Peele football player name sketch was a good reply. And then I love that Antonio Banderas meme of where he sits back in his chair and, like, kisses his lips. I love that meme. So when, like, Jaco's like, gotta hold that until offline, everyone's just like, "Wow, chef's kiss."
Okay. Oh, that's hitting his toes.
Yeah. Contrary to popular belief, Doctor Strange does have legs. You just have to hit him. You just have to hit him with a ball of super that hits the whole screen. No big deal.
just proton cannon up.
Yeah.
Full screen move.
Yeah.
Damn, Strider.
Because, like, let's be honest, Nova's Busto hits almost the entire 50% side of that screen.
Yeah. Another bust out?
Just do it. Let's go. Oh, stays in front. Very nice. But, like I said, he's got to have it going first. So, there you go. I think he's starting to get his sea legs a little bit here.
Yeah, getting a little bit more comfortable in the driver's seat there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. That really is the best quote. 10-0'd, wow. Yeah, that's definitely a quote you tell someone when they get 10-0'd. Oh man, big birthday, because someone's gonna die here.
You gotta spend it. No, he falls out.
Alright, try to do the Lorne Blanche cross up on the bolts. I like that he understood it. You couldn't combo it from that particular juggle. Just went right from the reset on the ground. Damn, the Strider putting in buttons. NFGraws.
Ah, that's gonna be close. I think it should kill though.
Yeah, 49 hits.
Yeah.
Alright, balls him up right away. Okay, activates to avoid it. Interesting.
Okay.
Oh! Yo, again with the double hit.
Bend it, please.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. He could have did the book and killed one, maybe two. Does the level 3 for sure kills one?
I mean, he's got. Yeah. Okay.
Puts him in. Yeah. Yeah, make him pick the incoming, just frame trap at the end.
So is that 4-1? Yeah.
Yeah, Church definitely showing signs of life every game.
Yeah. Just hasn't been able to put it all together. It's had strong starts or strong middles, just hasn't been able to finish it.
Our raw ass just going dummy. Nice! Put him on the attack. Doesn't follow it up.
Dr. Church hasn't dealt well with bolts this match. Every time he's had the bolts into the Strider mix-up, he's got it almost every time.
Wake up scenario, hard to blockable. Teleports behind / forward, gets birthday for it though.
Whoa! Behind the shoulder, Doctor Strange. Behind the shoulder.
Oh, he's doing it again. Level 3. Yeah, get me out of this. Damn, Soldier Boy, third of his life.
That's the problem with Wake Up Energy Javelin. If the guy's in your face, you can get him.
He's definitely swinging, but can't follow it up to kill. Blade Boltsmith.
The lockdown with Strider zooming around the screen, very, very strong, that's for sure. Roz has made very good use of it. I don't think Dr. Church has blocked one of those mix-ups yet. And Strider does no damage.
Yeah, this is like marginal damage. But this, it's like chip damage.
Pretty crazy to think for Raw's team that Doctor Strange is the damage dealer. There's very select few players who can talk in stream chat and play at the same time. Most players, if they're talking in stream chat before the end of the set, it's not a good sign.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean
I mean, there's players who can do it. There's not many. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost uncanny. Like I've seen I've seen Justin Wong. He's one of the one who's notorious for that, where it's like full-on conversations while like bodying people in fighting games.
Yeah.
Gets thrown out of the sequence. Oh, that's
wow.
Oh, is he gonna kill him? He got to extend it all the way.
He's got a bar. No, hit stun ran out. Got him anyway.
Ooh. Strider got second least on life.
All right, Dr. Church, let's go. 5-2.
Yeah, GG's. Putting another one up there. But the health, definitely a big liability.
Yeah, and like we said, the damage is a problem, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
His mobility, his teleport, great for low to intermediate levels, but I think the problem is when he falls down at top tier levels is that he just needs too many hits. Like at top level, this has to be a 2 to 3 touch game, and Strider just can't do it. Like,
yeah, no, you can't get everything. You gotta get everything on the table at top level.
Yeah.
Oh, hits him. All right, a little too narrow, a little too shallow with that uppercut. Okay, puts it on him. Nice. Go right in the launcher. That was dope. Alright, same scenario. Low health character, high health character, almost no meter both. NFGraws gets advantage though. Oh, lockdown bolts, but nope, he's eating that. No, he wasted a meter. Thank you.
All the way. He tagged in Strider at the very last second, and that's going to cost him Strider's life.
Yeah, it took a meter and a character. Bad exchange. Or a bad way to deal with it.
Yeah, like Book is not a bust out. He tried to do Book and then realized it was not going to work, and then he tagged in Strider and he died for it. Strider down again.
Yeah, Dr. Church definitely going off here. All right, puts his high health character on the board. Has to leave him in for a second. So this is a scenario where even if you know you're gonna get hit, you're still not supposed to tag.
Yeah.
Like this rider. Ooh, this is scaring me.
Yep, there it is. You called it. Uh-oh. Okay, raw launch.
Got it. All right, Dr. Church, yeah, you made the run.
You lose that big lead, and when you have one character at 80% and one character at 15%, tagging in the character at 15% is one of the ways you lose. Like that risk analysis has to be there, that you should not do that.
Yeah, and I understand, like, the nature of this game is like, okay, he's not safe, so I'm gonna tag and save him.
Yeah.
If you can take the hit and the other guy can't, like, sometimes it's worth even, like, not to cover your ass. Like, take the hit, you know, and hope he drops it, or you just live it down and still have your team intact. You know?
Well, and the thing is, like in that situation, Nova was at 80%. Nova could have taken one, maybe two hits, and if he took the second hit, you probably have break after the second hit, right? So, like, that's, again, risk analysis where, like, I know Marvel players don't want to get hit, and they want to be the ones doing the hitting, but, like, there's times where you just got to sit there and take the hit, because that's the way you win the game, is by not risking it all.
Yeah, definitely battle and war decisions you got to make, right?
Yeah. Like, Nova was at 80% there. Nova could have taken 2, maybe 3 hits.
All right, Dr. Church forcing the first revive on the other side. Okay, bust out right in his face. That's hitting one. That's hitting both. Is he going to keep it going?
All right, this could be 3 in a row for Church here.
Yeah, he's how Church got his groove back. First to 10 sets, going the distance. I love first to 10s, first to 15s as well.
In-match adaptation, learning how to play against your opponent. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, and I love that. Like, the first to 10, I feel like it's a race, right? It's a race to see who can do that faster, more effectively. First to 15, I feel like endurance at that point, but yeah, it's just, I love the formats that let you flush it out.
Yeah, and then, like, the counter to the counter, right?
Yep.
Like, if you come to a first to 10 with 2 or 3 mix-ups or 2 or 3 setups, you're in trouble.
Yep.
Like, there's lots of time to see those multiple times, and then in match counter to whatever you're doing, right? And then you get into the mind games of he's done this setup before. Which one is it going to be? Is it going to be the low, the high, the throw, what it may be, right?
Yeah, I love it. It was once described as like rock paper scissors, but with unequal payouts. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes scissors will double body you, so it's like, and you know scissors double bodies you. So you know he's gonna do scissors, except when he doesn't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and like I'll always remember when super famous Canadian Marvel 3 player B-Ball was playing all those first to 10 and first to 15 sets against a lot of the American Marvel 3 players. You could see the gears grinding, because B would get Frank leveled up with Spencer, and then he'd have Frank roll with jam session assist from Dante. And the, like, 400 different ways he did that mix-up, and you could just see the gears churning in the opponent's head, being like, which fucking one is it this time?
Yeah, shout-outs to B-Ball, one of my favorite players.
Yeah, but I think that, like, long set just shows that, like, oh, Frank has levels, he's going to roll and do jam session, and you're like, in a long set, there's a lot more to it than just that.
Yeah. Jab roll and then overhead on the other side. Yeah, it gets to get really wild. Yeah. Oh, puts him in the middle right away. Pays off again. That's dead. That's hitting him raw. Right away. Why are you playing?
Oh, the tag!
That was so good.
That was good anticipation from Church, for sure.
Okay, gets the hit, but can't clean it up. Gets launched.
Alright, can Strider kill this? Yeah, okay. I was like, 25%? Yeah, probably. Alright.
Set up. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like it. Get confused. Love it. I love it. Took advantage of the time to set up for Ouroboros before his opponent.
Yeah. And the other thing, too, like, I think playstyle for most players is stronger than the characters that they play. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you play Nova, and you play Nova a certain way, and then you switch to Ultron and play Ultron the same way you play Nova, the character switch really hasn't done anything.
Yeah. You're kind of like, you're playing the same. You're playing the same game. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like character switch in in the most classic form would be like, oh, Dhalsim versus Zangief and switch to another character, right? Like avoid a bad matchup.
Yeah.
But like if you're playing Ultron and you switch to Nova, or you're playing Nova and you switch to Ultron, that's not. That's
you didn't counter pick chances there.
yeah. Like I think a lot of people play multiple characters and then end up playing the team the same way they play the other team. And then at that point, you know what I mean, Combo Fiend is right, and you're playing functions. You're not playing characters.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's cool that there's different ways to play this. That you can see the different styles of how people play it.
Yeah, and if that's the case, that's great. But like, if you're an aggro Ultron player and you switch to Nova, chances are you're playing Nova the same way, right?
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Like, it's not often that I'm gonna change characters and also like radically adjust my play style as well. Like,
yeah, exactly, right? Like, I play a really lame defensive.
I'm just gonna try with this character now. Like, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
Like
I play a really lame defensive reactive Monster Hunter. I'm not going to suddenly switch. Play those characters completely different, right? Like I play Monster Hunter completely different from Raid, right? But if I switch characters, that doesn't mean I'm going to suddenly switch the way I play the game.
Oh yeah. I love the characters that lend themselves to alternating styles, like because I mean everyone can play every character different, right? But there's some like Dormammu. There's some that like can drastically like be played like entirely different.
Yeah, 100%, right? But again, I think that's the kind of like the character switch that people fall into is that your playstyle's not drastically changed.
Yeah, exactly.
So like the character hasn't really changed things up.
Change your chances or like a variety of approaches. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like if you're struggling against Thanos or Hulk or Sigma or something like that, and you switch to Ghost Rider, sure. Like that's a matchup specific switch, but like if you just switch to another character and play them the same way, then you know what I mean. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go, counter super.
Oh God, it makes him pay for that. Not gonna die, but he's definitely taking these dolphin loops. Ooh wee. Catches another one on the way in. Dr. Church.
And you have to admire Church's mental fortitude, right? He was down 5-1, didn't throw in the towel, fought back, evened it up, right?
Yep. Stayed on it.
It's hard to see the end of the light at the end of the tunnel when you're down big in a 1st to 10, and you're like, man, I got to win 2 games for every one that he wins, or whatever that math you do in your head, right?
And then losing one of those games to like a pixel, you're like, oh yeah. Ooh, we can go off of that too because it's cheap spike. Look at this scramble. These guys are just swapping hits. Cheap stuff. Doctor Strange so good in the storm.
Yeah.
2v1 in the 2. Because he can teleport behind you, right? But if he's not the main guy, you can't do anything. And he's right behind you, so he could throw you or palm you.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I always say that, like, Soulstorm teams, at least one character should have a teleport so that you can create that, so that you can create that sandwich situation. But then, like, Raw's team has 2 teleports, and you're like, that works too. So it doesn't really matter who's on point and who's in the second slot. You can get the sandwich, right?
I always thought like Dorm Dante was like a funky one too, because everyone's doing everything.
Yeah. All right, punish. Yep. All right, Dr. Church, let's go.
Oh, taking the lead.
That's where Roz gets in trouble, is when he overextends, right?
Yeah, oh, for sure. Oh, a little too eager with it. Didn't catch him on the right spike.
I mean...
Damn, those are clean. I love those. Okay, try to get cute with the reset.
I definitely think Nova is his most refined character, for sure. Nova is his best character, no question.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, Nova a little harder. He's a little more complicated than he looks. A lot of people make him look easy. He has like command normals and other like alternate normals in the air. that are like the crux of his offense too. Like you have to know how to do forward normals. Oh, nice block on the low jump. Are they trading? What's going on here? You gotta play some Marvel.
Tag crash from the other side, taking Strider down. All right, Ouroboros with the javelin. All wanted him to come in on the other side. Not quite. Raw level 3, no bueno.
Launch actually took him out. Alright, Strider. Not gonna kill here. I wouldn't spend no cash. Yeah, you gotta just keep this party going though. Oh, good bust out. That might have been accidental though. I don't know if he read a teleport. He did it backward.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to get out of dodge and it worked out.
Alright, the 2v1 pressure. Just blocking until he gets a chance to throw him. Alright, just caught him in a stray ball of Agamotto. Yo, Church saying enough's enough. Brings in Strider to get the opening.
Finish him!
What is happening?
So, was he trying to do, like, Surge at the same time to cash out, and he missed it? But, like...
I mean, I definitely hit the wrong button because of a moment like that, where it's too obvious and too easy, giving my brain too much time to ponder things.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if, like... I don't think I'm wrong in that, like, 97% of players have cash out mapped to one button, so you can just mash it, right? Mm-hmm. But maybe he doesn't and was pressing 2 buttons and only got the Surge.
Either way, though. just a little, sauce on the kill.
I totally agree. You do get stuck between, like, 5 options and then you choose none, right?
Yeah.
Like, it happens all the time.
Do them late. You just do everyone just did a little late.
Yeah.
Oh, big birthday. Kills the main NFGraws. Reviving? Yep.
But, like, that situation wasn't a, like, will it kill situation. That was, like, I have to cash out.
Yeah. Like...
yeah, like, I have to cash out to win the game, and I didn't do it.
Alright, puts him on the ground. 2v1. Oh my god! Doesn't get the cash, but... Ooh, he's still going down. It's not even close enough. What's happening? Okay, that's not the main. That's a dangerous game you're playing.
Wow!
Yeah, these Striders are swanging. Look at this! It's just traded place. He's trying to load up. I don't know if that was an accident. No time to set up shop. This swords are swinging.
I will say one thing that I think is very funny is that Church has gotten a lot of mileage out of 5-1. And then Church won, what's that, 8 of the last, like, 8 of the last 9 games? Like,
yeah, going in. Definitely going in. NFGraws just looking for some relief to super.
And I think that's...
Yeah, and it expands to get both. Oh, but it is the weird corner property.
I want to say Nova's bust out for Church is pretty close to 90% effective this match.
Yeah, they just let her rip.
Like, it's hit almost every time.
Man, it's just I typically don't want characters with bust outs. I wonder what it feels like to have that kind of power, especially in this game.
Yeah, and it's like most stuff isn't a true bust out, right? But
yeah.
Nova's ball definitely is.
Yeah, the trades are in his favor. It's like ridiculous. Damn, just putting the bolts out. All right, did he zap him enough? Yup, got him.
Jacob, why does it always have to be about you, bud?
Oh, again, the back jump caught him full screen. I know how that feels. That's definitely the whack. Level 3 again instantly. That's dead Strider. Dr. Church looking to seal this out. Yeah, just capitalizing on Energy's tendencies. A lot of those raw level 3s, the ones that just let him rip. Going through.
All right, this is one of those situations. He goes for it. It works out this time, but 90% for one character, 10% for the other, and Church tags in the 10%.
As a member of the Nova Corps, I can't
Definitely lucked out though, getting away with murder.